It's the last day of 2025, and based on all the clues I have collected over the course of the day, I truly believe that the next step for this administration is not just to escalate ICE's operations, the idea of ripping people out of their homes and hauling them away to camps. I also think that they are going to repeal the Refugee Act of 1980. Let me show you the clues, and then I'm going to explain what that act does. This was the first clue I saw. This was posted today, again, New Year's Eve 2025. Donald J. Trump says on Truth Social that he is so proud that more than half of Border Patrol slash ICE is of what he calls Hispanic heritage. He then goes on to talk about how there is no group I am more proud of than Border Patrol and ICE, and nobody understands the border better than our fantastic Hispanic population, which continues to make America great again. Pay attention to that theme. Vice President Vance tweets 6 hours ago. By the way, for reference, it is around 5 p.m. East Coast time on New Year's Eve right now. So 6 hours ago, JD Vance retweeted Caroline Levitt, who said that President Trump is making America safe again. And then she gave these probably bullshit numbers over the course of the last, I guess, year or so, and various crimes, obviously alluding to the fact that immigrants cause crime. I don't know, whatever they believe. Caroline Levitt also tweeted 7 hours ago that Trump's total control of the border is the success story of 2025. And Department of Homeland Security, which we would expect to always have this type of content, talks about 47 minutes ago, less than an hour ago, the peace of a nation no longer besieged by the third world, and then shows this 1950s, 1960s America after 100 million deportations, which I kind of found ironic because our environment not going to look like that much longer so long as this regime is in charge and taking away things like protections through the EPA and other regulation. Again, all of that was posted today, New Year's Eve, and then this morning, New Year's Eve, Stephen Miller, who I believe is sort of the wizard behind the curtain, who orchestrates all of this race-based hate and white supremacy, he tweets out this morning, the Refugee Act of 1980 has been one of the gravest historical calamities. It flooded America with, quote, refugees, real refugees, but he's putting it in quotes, from the world's failed societies, created a vast federally funded NGO network to support them, granted uncapped welfare, and created a fast track to citizenship. Let me just read you a series of bullet points about what the Refugee Act of 1980 does. So the U.S. Refugee Act of 1980 established a permanent standardized system for admitting refugees into the United States. It defined refugees